Back on College Football Live, we only wish this rivalry could come back. Charlie Strong doesn't like talking to the media, but he had some choice words for Texas A&M. Saying of the Aggies' splashy recruiting methods, the swag copter and all that stuff Sumlin uses, it won't sustain because the infrastructure and the long-term commitment within the state resides in Austin and not in College Station with their suddenly resurgent rivals. Here's what he had to say. He's got shy with the media. These press conferences might be pretty interesting this year. The university speaks for itself. We don't need gadgets. We're not going to be a gadget program. We're the University of Texas, and this is the state of Texas. When we walk in, the door will be open for us. Point, counterpoint. Here comes Coach Sumlin. Quote, I guess based on today, we better get some more gadgets in our place then. I'm not going to get caught up in that. It's working for us. We're not going to change, and if anything, maybe we just need to step it up a notch in that area. Fighting words. Love it. Just how much has College Station become the destination over Austin for the top recruits? Well, this says it all. 5-star players, A&M 2, and Texas, which used to be able to grab as many as they wanted whenever they wanted, has none. So we hear the comments of Sumlin and Strong. Let's get the comments of
Keep this up. They're flying drones over high school.
Flags. Yeah. The swag copter looked like nothing, that drone. What do you think about this?
Well, you know, being from Texas and having visited both these schools, this dislike runs deep for both these programs. I don't think it was gadgets that did it for Texas A&M. True or not, I think they are ahead of Texas on the recruiting trail. The numbers speak for itself. But Mike Sherman left Kevin Sumlin a deep, deep pool of talent when he took over this job. So I don't think it's the gadgets that's doing it. It's the players on the field as well. You look at the moving to the SEC. That was huge because players from the state of Texas want to compete against the best. The perception, you can see either perception or reality, is that the SEC is the best in the country, and that's where Texas players are going.
One of my favorite sayings in life is, strong and bitter words indicate a weak cause. I think Charlie Strong needs to get a little education on what Texas A&M is about. I know he just got the job, and I know he's fighting, but if you think that's a gadget program, you mentioned the SEC.
Yeah.
You've never been to College Station. There's nothing gadget about that place. They have made an unbelievable transition into the SEC. I think they hired the perfect coach in Kevin Sumlin. And yeah, he may do things a little different than you want, Charlie, but honestly, a gadget program? I'm sorry. I just don't buy it. Charlie, stick to your knitting.
Total difference in personalities. Kevin's going to have some music playing at practice, a little looser atmosphere. Charlie's more buttoned up, more disciplined. I mean, there's total difference. I can see where I just love to see him play again. Just get these two teams back on the field the Thursday or Thanksgiving Day and let them go at it.
But, I mean, honestly, I think Charlie needs to just focus on what you have to do to lash out against the program that is so obviously doing so well and getting top recruits, competing in the SEC. I don't know what you expect to gain from it.
And you don't have to play. So it's easy. I always say it's easy to talk. You know, let's do it. You know, it's easier to say it than to actually execute it. So right now you're trailing Texas A&M.
Quickly, though, we want to mention he was simply asked a question, Coach Strong was, and it was a chance to make a statement because everybody is listening when he talks in the state of Texas. Was it just a bad calculated move?
No doubt about it. I mean, and it was a bad statement at a bad time. Concentrate on getting your house cleaned up, get things turned around at the University of Texas in Austin, and then, you know, you can kind of reach out as you grow closer, because I think this game at some point is going to take place again.
All right.